for your listening pleasure, reaching for the bars.
Woo! Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Maybe bring that Stanley Cup in here.
Wow.
Is that Gabby's for real?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Reaching for the Bars podcast, and Happy New Year. Don't jump in. I'll do this, and then I'll let you know when it's your turn.
We wished him a Happy New Year last week.
But,
Yeah.
well, now it is the new year.
If you keep saying it, it won't be weird if you keep saying it.
Can I just wish everybody a Happy New Year?
Okay.
Okay, Happy New Year, everybody.
It's like, I'm just going to keep saying it.
What?
It's going to be like July. I'll be Happy New Year.
Well, it is technically. Well, actually, in July, it's not the
July,
new
it's
year
half
anymore.
the
It's
year.
half
Oh,
past.
then you say, see you next year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Mabry, new thing. We're all saying see you next year after July 1st, right?
First, I guess. Yeah.
July 1st.
Well, yeah, because
That's halfway through the year.
People are like, what?
Yeah. See you next year, bud.
Wait, hold on. How's that math? July is the 7th month, right? Yeah. Yeah, that
Hey,
makes sense.
Mabry,
July
does
1st.
it sound like my voice is coming out of this microphone or Andrew's computer?
We're not worried about it.
It sounds like it's coming out of the microphone.
All
Yeah.
right, perfect.
Idiot. Sounds so stupid now.
Well, I just realized he couldn't hear the sound.
So I just want to say one more time, Happy New Year to everybody. Andrew is correct. If you look at the screen, if you're listening at home, if you're listening and not watching, I'm wearing a Green Bay's Packers shirt and hat. Andrew's wearing a Jordan Love jersey.
That's right.
And we have Mabry with a Clay Matthews jersey,
Let's
who
go.
apparently is a commentator for college football now.
Good for him.
He's on the Pat McAfee show.
Pat McAfee show, so they were
Okay.
commentating.
That's a very different thing. That's like a cool thing.
But if the Packers
He's like, you just got to get back to the quarterback. Like, all right, fine.
sack him. If the Packers, so we're recording on Sunday, and so if you're listening to this on Monday, if the Packers win today at 3:25, yesterday at 3:25, we've made the playoffs, and probably most likely are
Super
on the
Bowl
route to win the Super Bowl.
champions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going ahead
Because
and
this guy
ordering all the stuff for the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I already pre-ordered the hat.
you pre-ordered it
I pre-ordered
I mean,
the
that's
hat.
tough. Based
through
on
what? A Nubian Prince. All you had to do is take some of his money, and he got you.
based on the Super Bowl logo, it's going to be the Ravens and the Niners, so it's tough for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, if that happens, I'm like,
a
I'm
little
over it.
The scripting.
Yeah, it's all scripted.
So,
That could very easily happen.
but based on on the TikTok thing, the Packers make the playoffs.
Yeah, for one round.
That's all we need. We just need to get there.
And then
We
you
can
lose to
change.
the
We can
Lions,
change
right?
that. We can change
And
the.
we got squared up with the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm not worried about.
First round pick.
You don't want to see AJ Dillon in the playoffs, son. You don't want to see that man.
Quadzilla.
He's one guy on your whole entire team. I mean, you didn't even say the quarterback.
Jordan Love has played a lot of halfway decent football recently. His accuracy's in question, but he's made some good plays.
He'll get better.
Yeah, I think Jordan Love is not our problem.
Yeah.
So,
What's our problem?
Offensive,
Yeah.
defensive line.
and we like lead the league in most penalties. So that's
You got to win it. You got to win at something, right? You got to win at something.
Injuries have been a problem.
I thought Aaron Jones was done, but he had a pretty good game last week.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was coming back.
Honestly, if Christian Watson just gets hurt permanently, that'd be great. They're like, we signed this guy, Bo Melton. He's not even signed yet, and he's out there just snagging balls. And everyone's like, he's unbelievable. And I was like, no, he just catches stuff
Yeah,
instead of
he's just-
Christian Watson dropping everything.
When you see
To be fair,
when
though.
you see Jordan Love going deep to Christian Watson, in your head there has to be a quick percentage of how much you think he's going to catch it. Like what is it? Mine's
It's like-
40%.
I was thinking like 30,
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, mine's less than
It's
50.
below 50.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
below
yeah.
Wide
50.
open. How open is he?
Christian Watson streaking on the sideline and he dropped it.
Why does he have so much hype behind him, though? I don't understand why. Like, because he was their
Is the first rounder, right?
no, he's a second round
round.
draft pick.
He has if you watch all the, he's open so much because he's so fast, he's so tall. It's just he lacks that one crucial part of being a wide receiver, catching the ball.
He's like that guy from The Replacements who put stickum on his hands.
They should use him as like a Swiss Army knife type player.
Debo
where he's
Samuels
like,
type?
He's like runs across and like you give him like a little pitch play.
But we have Jaden Reed for that. Who's
He's pretty fast.
yeah,
Well,
he's better.
it seems like they've been starting some because of we've been having like Christian Watson out, and I think Dawes was out maybe for a second.
It's
But
Yeah.
dude. How long
they've
have
been
we,
putting some rookies on the field, and like some of them don't look too bad.
Let me
Like
ask
Wicks.
this: How long?
Wicks looks good.
How long have
Wicks
the
looks good.
Packers had a third tier wide receiving core?
A long time. But the difference is the
Since
mentality
Aaron
is different
Rodgers.
now.
Huh?
The difference is the mentality is different now.
Well, they don't have anything. They can't do anything about it.
Since-
They
Yeah, but
gave
Aaron
them-
Rodgers would just be like, he dropped a ball once, I'd never touch him again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jordan Love doesn't have anybody to go to. What do you expect him to do?
Aaron Rodgers, like, I had Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb, and Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Like, I threw 3 people.
Caleb, we got to talk about the Packers. Tell us what your predictions are for the Dolphins this week.
I think they're going to get obliterated.
Okay,
by the
cool.
Bills.
This is a real good fan.
I'm not wearing any Miami Dolphins gear today.
Your hat is
because
sitting right here,
It's
though.
sitting there. I'm not wearing it because the last time I wore the Dolphins jersey on this podcast, they lost by about 40 points.
That was a tough loss.
To be fair, it was literally the Ravens.
And it doesn't matter who
The
it is.
Ravens
I
just
mean, they're good.
the Ravens put their like second and third string in on the beat the Steelers
Yeah.
last night. I mean,
The Steelers
I know,
were getting.
I mean,
did you watch the game
I
last
don't care.
night?
The Dolphins are just a terrible football team.
They're
What?
not terrible. Did you watch the game last night? The Steelers were getting way too excited about winning for who was playing
Yeah,
for the
that's
Ravens.
true.
They were like,
I was watching.
let's go, let's go.
They were talking a lot of smack, and then they're
Does
going
that-
to end up getting destroyed in the first round of the playoffs.
Okay, so they
kind of
made
like
the
Justin
playoffs.
Neal on our fantasy football team.
The only starter I think was Isaiah Likely, and it's only because Mark Andrews is actually hurt and he has to play.
They had like 1 or 2 starters on defense too, but yeah, not very many. Like
That's funny.
I mean,
mean,
they
it
were
was-
talking all.
So
They were
Huntley-
like,
was Huntley throwing it?
Najee Harris.
Huntley.
Yeah. Najee Harris was like, "You like that run? You like that run? You're like, dude, you've had 12 yards all season. This is the best you've done. It's all of our backups." And he's like, "Yeah, you like it? You like it?" We're like, "We're almost winning. We're pretty close."
we let our practice squad play.
Yeah.
Like,
We brought up guys from the practice squad.
the Ravens are going to be a problem if they can hold it together. This is what the Ravens do every year, though. They do really well in the regular season. They get in the playoffs and they lose it.
I don't know if Justin Neal listens to this podcast still, but he had the least amount of points scored against him, and he was always first place in the league. And the minute the playoff starts, he gets obliterated. You're going to lose to Kilgore. I already put up a trade for Josh Allen.
it's not gonna go through.
Oh, is it not going to go through? You're a scumbag.
Yeah, hold your breath on that one. It's not going through.
Mabry's like, let me check with the commissioner and declined. I'm sorry. It's like, last time you put it up to a vote. You're like, not today. There's no time.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't looked at the fantasy football app since I found out I wasn't making the playoffs.
The only reason I looked is because I got a notification that
That I'm beating you right
Devonta
now?
Smith was out, and I was like, I guess I should put somebody in so I don't just have a guy not in.
I was playing. Dave said something to me. He's like, dude, I'm destroying you right now. I was like, Dave. I mean, I didn't even look at it.
Dave, like wreaking havoc in the losers bracket.
I mean,
The wood, baby.
He's like the Steelers last night.
I mean, I was starting like C.J. Stroud, who was out for 3 weeks with a concussion. Like, I mean, I didn't care at all.
Are you going to beat Kilgore or what?
Yeah, I got a pretty good lead on him, and I would say that my team's better than his. So yeah, I think
Wow.
I'm just gonna pile it on today.
If Justin Neal takes fourth, it may be the biggest demise I've ever seen in
Who's he playing
in
for?
fantasy football. Devin.
Oh, Devin. Devin will be.
Like
Devin has
Justin was first all season long.
He still has the most wins.
That's what I mean. Like he was,
He just-
he
he
had
just
the
got
most
lucky.
wins, and then he gets into the first round of the playoffs, and Mabry just absolutely takes a dump on his chest.
No, Kilgore did.
Oh, Kilgore took a dump on his chest.
Well,
That's right.
It's because like we already mentioned. Like if you look at the points, like he had the least of the whole entire league. He had like one of the least amount of points scored and the least amount of points scored against him. So he just got lucky all season long, and then he got into the playoffs and it happened. But it happens to everyone.
I think
Derek had the opposite luck.
Yeah.
I think next year I'll put it to a vote, but what we can, I like what we do is you have to play in the playoffs. You have to play 2 weeks. That way you can't get lucky 1 week and like pull it off. But
Isn't that what you
it
do
does
now?
limit. That's what we're doing now.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying. But next year it seemed like more people wanted to be in the playoffs. So next year I'll put it up to a vote where we can have 6 people in the playoffs. But with that,
Single
it's a 1 week.
Here's what I think you
it's
should do.
It's a 1 week.
Here's
thing.
what I think you should do. The whole season is based on seeding for the playoffs.
This guy.
Every team makes the playoffs. But if you're the 8th team, you play the first team, just like a normal playoff bracket, right?
What's the point of the whole season?
But how for your seeding? How satisfying would it have been for Derek to beat Justin in the first round of the playoffs? How satisfying would that have been?
That would
Would that have been satisfying?
It would have been
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah,
I mean,
it would have been satisfying.
I actually have a
And then Justin takes 7th place in the
But
league.
like, what does the seating even really mean?
You play the best. Yes, Caleb. Question.
Yeah.
commissioner. I have a penalty that we should start instituting for not just the loser, but everybody in the league.
Oh,
Okay. So
Nice.
we do. I'm sure you guys have heard of this, but we do the Waffle House Challenge.
I hate this.
Ooh,
idea.
yes.
Where
yes.
so
I'm
if you
in.
come in first, you have to be there. You don't have to be there at all if you don't want to be, right? But it'd be nice to be there, right?
You
It's
haven't won yet,
show
relax.
If you come in like second, you have to eat like 2 pancakes or 2 waffles, and you have to be there, or you have to be there for 2 hours if you don't want to eat any waffles, and then so on and so forth. Last place person has to be there for 24 hours straight, or until they eat 24
24.
waffles.
Oh, I could eat
That's
24
easy,
waffles
dude.
in
That's what
15 minutes.
That's what
I did
everyone
that,
says until the.
How big are their waffles?
They're pretty. They're decent big.
Oh boy,
Like-
that's
Bro,
bigger than I
bro,
want.
you're gonna be in there.
they're thin.
You're gonna be in Waffle House for 6 hours.
Oh, that's not so bad. That's not so bad.
Minimal.
That's not so bad.
But you're not going to be comfortable because if you were there for 6
Can
hours,
I
that means you
poop?
ate
Can I
24
poop? Can you poop?
Yeah, you can
As long as you're in
poop.
Waffle House.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm good.
You can eat whatever. You can eat something other than waffles. I wouldn't suggest it, but I think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, let me get some sausage over here. Come on, hey, bring some sausage.
Let's break up this waffle.
Yeah.
I think that's a good part. I think that'd be fun. It's something the whole entire league would do together.
Let's implement it now. It's not too late.
Let's real quick talk about the.
I'm good with it.
It's a little too late.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Yeah, okay.
Let's real quick talk about the NFL playoffs. Just only really because me and Caleb were talking about it earlier. How much parity there is this year.
Every team has the same record.
Every
in both sides.
every team basically has the same record, and every team can win and
Yeah.
win or make it. Mabry, do you know off the top of your head, was there a team, and I can't remember who it was, that if they lost today and another team won, they went from winning their division to missing the playoffs?
No.
Oh,
don't know who
maybe
that
I
would
made
be.
that up.
But
Yeah.
if
There's one team that's in dead last, and if they win today, they win their division. That's a lie. I didn't-
What?
Oh no, that's
No, I was just making a joke.
the.
I was like, that can't be right.
I think you might be thinking of the Texans and the Colts played last night, and the Texans won, so they made the playoffs wild card.
Okay.
But if the Jaguars lose today, they'll be completely kicked out.
That's
of the
who it
playoffs,
was. That's who it was.
And the Texans will take their
If the if the
AFC.
Texans won and the Jaguars lost, the Jaguars totally missed the playoffs.
and the Texans will take their spot as the AFC South champion or whatever.
So who's been eliminated?
A lot of people on the AFC side.
So actually, the NFC is better than the AFC.
I mean, if you look at it,
You want to have this
from-
argument
Yeah,
again?
I sure do.
I mean,
The
do you remember
Panthers
what
didn't make
happened
it?
last time? The Panthers.
Are you crying?
Hey, scroll
Bryce,
up.
that Bryce's Young's
Scroll up,
2
scroll up.
and 14 record. In
Okay, so here's the scenario
Alabama
for
quarterback.
here's the scenario for us. The Bears have absolutely nothing to lose, and
So
the
they're
Packers have everything to
But
gain.
they do have something. to
And
lose. They
they're a
have their
division
first-
rivalry.
They have their first round pick to lose.
No, but the Bears
No,
have
they-
the Bears have the Panthers
if-
pick.
Even if the Bears beat us, they still get that first round.
Look at the
that first
records
pick.
of the people out of the AFC. 9-8 is eliminated. 8-8, 8-8, 7-9. The best record in the NFC that's out is 7-9.
Yeah, that's
The
pretty
AFC is
crazy.
a little bit better,
The AFC's a little more
a
competitive.
little more competitive.
That's what everyone was saying all year is like, oh, the 49ers are the best. Or
They are the best.
Or the Eagles or whatever it might be. And I'm sitting here like they all just don't play each other. Like the NFC is weaker.
Did you see Brocky Football make that play a couple weeks ago where he ran around
Jeez.
I saw
making stuff happen?
I saw him lose terribly to the Ravens.
He was,
I mean, dude, he got destroyed against the Ravens.
well, listen, it's a trap. It was a coaching strategy. Let the Ravens beat us now. They'll think that they have the upper hand, and then when we see them in the Super Bowl, we'll absolutely drop the hammer on them.
So two storylines.
Nice.
Two storylines that are really funny to me is so scroll back up to the playoffs, Andrew. Sure. So the Browns, if the Browns will go as a wild card no matter what, and if they win their first game in the playoffs, then they have a potential to go to Baltimore and play Baltimore in Baltimore, and their quarterback is Joe Flacco,
Joey
who
Flacco.
won them a Super Bowl. If
Ooh,
Joe
yeah.
Flacco beats the Ravens in Baltimore in the playoffs, knocks them out. That's devastating for Baltimore Ravens fans.
Have you seen all the memes about Joe Flacco as a Brown? It's like Joe Flacco has like 100 yards less than is about to tie the third most passing
Yeah.
yards for Browns history.
played half a
and you're
season.
like, dude, he played 4 games. What are you talking about?
He's the best quarterback in Browns history.
Who's the quarterback?
Yeah.
Who's the Johnny Manziel? He's about to pass Johnny Manziel for the most for passing yards as a Brown.
Oh my
and Johnny
God.
Manziel played.
He threw for like 400 or
Yeah.
500 yards in that one game where he threw to Amari Cooper for 300 yards.
Yeah,
Who had Amari Cooper in our league that
I
game?
did. On
You did.
The bench.
He set the Browns record, yo.
Dude,
He had
dude,
58
Amari
points or
Cooper.
something.
Amari Cooper literally like ruined like a guy who'd been winning and was winning. He lost
'Cause of
to
Amari
a person
Cooper.
to like the lower seed person because they had Amari Cooper. I was like, dude, that's the worst.
I feel like the guy was like, all he's got left is Amari Cooper. There's no way I'm losing this game. Dude, Joe Flacco is going like they're listing as memes like all the quarterbacks he's thrown more yards than this season, and he's only played 6 games, and like all these people, and they're like, Joe Flacco he's the deal.
He's like 38 years old. Is like just out there slinging it still.
Heck yeah.
They had a video of him falling asleep.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, leave him alone. He's got 5 kids. He was literally sitting on his couch 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, he's
like,
this is the most rest Joe Flacco's gotten in like 2 years, is what they said.
they had whenever he was like starting to win a lot for the Browns this year, they put up 2 pictures of like one of Tom Brady like training like and then one of Joe Flacco with like cracking open a beer sitting in the backyard. And they're like, one of these guys is going to be playing for a Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
if the Packers win today, who do they bump out of the playoffs?
I think they're projected to be in the playoffs right now. So if we nobody, if we lose, we bump ourselves out.
They're projected to be in the playoffs
Yeah.
with a win over the Bears, with the crappy Bears. Okay, I gotcha.
Like right now, we're projected in the playoffs, and we need to win to keep that spot. If we lose,
Oh, so
we
in
lose
the hunt is the
spot.
wild card.
Yeah,
basically.
in the hunt.
I
So
gotcha.
all the
Oh,
teams,
snap,
all the
dude.
teams all the teams above, I think, are locked in.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yes, all these are locked in.
I can't see what y'all are seeing. so.
If
I'm
the
just on this,
if the Packers lose and the Buccaneers lose, do we stay in the playoffs?
If the Packers lose,
if the
they're
Bucs
out?
lose, potentially. Maybe I can click on the Packers here. Get more detail. That's my
there's like a weird chance that we could, if we lose, we could still make the playoffs.
With
But it's
depending
like
on other teams.
Just
it's
other
like
teams have to.
it's like
lose.
Christian Watson catching a football.
Oh boy, so it's like 30%.
Maybe less.
So like if we win, there's a 99% chance.
That's a pretty good chance. Oh, if we lose, there's only a 17% chance.
Yeah, if we lose, there's only a 17% chance. So that's based on
That's not good. Oh, the
So-
Buccaneers are playing damn Carolina. That's not good.
some of these
Yeah.
factors.
So the other storyline in the playoffs is the Rams could potentially travel to Detroit and play the Lions, and the Rams quarterback is Matthew Stafford, who is like a legendary quarterback for the Lions for however many years, did a lot for the city, and people are like, what would be more devastating for the Lions to lose to Matthew Stafford after trading him away like 2 or 3 years ago, or to just lose in general? Like it would be so much worse to.
Well, I think that story's like reversed. Like Matthew's the one that was like willing to leave because he's like, Denver sucks. I want to go win a Super Bowl with LA, and now it would be their comeback to stomp him out and be like, got you, sucker.
Idiot.
That's true. That's true.
Who would the Packers play if they win?
If they got in,
If they
The
get
Cowboys.
they
Cowboys.
play the
in? Oh,
Cowboys.
that's right.
the number
right.
2
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
in Dallas, and the Cowboys are
It's in
very
Dallas?
good
Oh,
at
yeah.
home.
Crap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course it's
Oh
in
yeah.
Dallas.
It's definitely in Dallas. We're the bottom seed. We're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, but
You
if
don't get
barely
to play
made
at
it.
home.
The NFL's rigged if the Dallas comes to the Packers. Cowboys, you're playing the Packers in Lambeau. It's like, what in the what?
We just decided to mix it up this year.
I don't know if I necessarily disagree with that because they already have the advantage by being the better team.
Who?
Dude, what are you talking
No.
about?
Andrew's saying
Are you
that.
saying
this
that?
works.
Andrew's saying that you should get rid of home field advantage and give it to the losing team.
I think
That sounds.
That's the most.
I think that's
That's
right.
the most.
You sound like a kid that got participation.
Hey,
trophies.
Odin.
Hey, Odin.
Oh, see ya.
Oh, bye-bye.
Say bye.
Say bye.
Bye. Odin's first
Dude,
appearance
that's the
on
most.
Reach for the Bars.
That's the most Gen Z thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Andrew's
What
like,
if we all tied?
I don't know that that's fair. They're already competitively better,
Yeah.
so we shouldn't give them more competitive advantage.
What if the Packers started with 12 points? Wouldn't that be fun?
handicap per se.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
I was watching the game last night, the Texans and the Colts, and the announcers go, "It's like I hate to bring this up, but if these two teams tie, and it was 14-14 at the time, if these two teams tie, then they both don't make the playoffs, and the Steelers get in." It's like,
My God,
why'd you bring that up?
the Steelers are all just hard at their house. It's like, oh my God,
They're gonna tie.
they're tie, baby.
We can get a tie.
Okay, let's Andrew, will you go to Instagram?
Sure.
Thank you. Mabry, you can see none of our screen, correct?
While you're doing no, I can't.
No,
While you're
still.
doing that, I was going to bring up. Was it last year, Caleb, where Lovie Smith? No, was it Lovie? Yeah, it was Lovie Smith as the. Yeah, like they were like Houston was like, all we need you to do is go out there and lose this game, and Lovie, and then we're going to fire you. And Lovie Smith was like, I'm out. Like,
And
we
he
won.
Yeah, it was hysterical because the Bears would have been the second pick and the Texans would have been the first, and then they legit probably had that meeting. It was like, hey, all we want you to do is lose, and he went out there. He's like, you know what? Let's go ahead and win this game. Give the Bears.
He knew he was getting fired, so he's like, forget you guys.
It worked out for the Texans though because they got C.J. Stroud and he looks 20 times better than that Alabama piece of garbage quarterback.
Yeah, Alabama, and they stink. They couldn't even beat freaking Michigan. Go Michigan. Go Big Blue.
That's what. So
Go
this
Big
is-
Blue.
This is the last thing I'll bring up is the Dolphins and the Packers have the exact opposite issue in offense as far as like quarterback, wide receiver. We have like an all-pro wide receiver core and a terrible quarterback that makes him look good.
He's still the Pro Bowl
And then
quarterback.
because he has an all-pro wide receiver core.
Yeah,
And then-
I mean, I gotta agree with Caleb. I mean, I could probably go out there and make some completions with those guys running around.
I mean, these guys are studs. And then the Packers have like a relatively good quarterback who's only going to get better, and just these scrubs as wide receivers that can't even catch a ball.
I like how Caleb thinks that Jordan Love can get better, but Tua cannot get better. Tua's at the end of his road. He's almost 26 years old. He's dead.
Tua's maxed out his athletic potential. Jordan Love is like 6'6", 220 pounds, and just a freak of an athlete.
Laura saw Jordan Love throw a pass, and she looked at me and she was like, he doesn't have very good arm strength. I was like, that's pretty much all he has is unbelievable arm strength.
Yeah.
And he threw another one down the field and she was like, oh, I see. And I was like, yeah, he's got a cannon. Yeah.
He does. That might be the only thing he has right now. But that dude,
He threw a pass down the field, dude, off his back foot. It went like 60 yards in the air, and everybody was like, that's a pretty good throw. It's pretty good throw.
That's what
He can scramble.
We sat down to watch the games last night, and I told Rachel, I was like, man, I wish the Dolphins had C.J. Stroud. And she was like, why can't you ever be happy with what you have? And I was like, why? And then the very first play for the Texans on offense was like a 75-yard bomb for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, do you see, Rachel?
Every year, the Dolphins could get the best quarterback from the year before, and Caleb would still be like, this guy's garbage. What in the hell's going on? This is ridiculous.
I like Tua as a person. He's just not. Not that.
Why? Is he a good person?
He's a great person.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Caleb's like, but I hope he dies.
I would think
He would be a friend. I wouldn't have him as my starting quarterback.
Mabry, did you ever pull up Instagram?
I did. I was actually good.
Okay,
able to get it up.
pull up Evan Q on Instagram.
Evan Q. I thought we were looking
Evan.
up the
EVANQ.
This is your tattoo?
Oh God.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry that we can't talk about it. Did you have any information to talk about on the podcast?
Not really.
Yeah.
Why
I
does he
didn't
have
think
3 eyes? Simpsons doesn't have 3 eyes.
It's
Evan is it just Evan Q
Yeah.
or is it like
Evan Q? Nope, just Evan Q.
Evan Q69.
No, don't put 69 on it. It's just Evan Q.
That's a good one.
Look at that.
don't-
He looks.
Don't tell me you EVAN.
EVANQ.
Who's he tattooed for? Like a shop?
gonna
He just
Say.
opened his own shop.
Oh yeah. Who do you?
Oh, okay, followed by Dusty.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you can see who I follow on and Gabby. Shut up.
That was the funniest thing.
Don't you think I have enough to worry about in my life without you having to worry about Gabby?
You should.
Gabby got you on that one.
Click on the underwater guy.
You should just said you went to high school with her.
I mean, I'm at least 20 years older than that girl. Oh wait, I hope I'm not 20 years older. I'm at least 18 years older than that girl.
Oh boy.
Can people see this?
Yeah.
Oh, they can?
Yeah.
Like right now?
Right
Okay.
now.
If you're looking,
Online.
I'm going in a few weeks to get a tattoo.
Impressive.
And are you seeing this, Mabry? Like, can you look at his stuff? We're looking at the scuba guy.
The
One
shading on it.
pieces.
Huh? It's a scuba guy. There's only one scuba guy. Click on it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so he actually did Dave Fall's tattoo of Bert.
Okay.
Okay.
And I really like his stuff. We saw him at tattoo convention, but he was in Chattanooga, and I was like, "There's no way I'm driving to Chattanooga." And I was talking to Dave about I was gonna finish my sleeve, and Dave was like, "That guy's moved to Nashville."
You know, Chattanooga is like the same distance from Nashville.
Not from my house, idiot.
Okay. It's like 10, 15 minutes.
Dude, Chattanooga is over 2 hours.
Yeah,
That's
idiot, dum. God, you sound so stupid, Andrew.
And yeah, Dusty was definitely super close to Nashville.
Yeah. So Dave was like, "This guy moved to Nashville." So I messaged him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm up here. I'm about to open a shop." And I was like, "Give me your soonest date."
This specific video makes this guy's other tattoos further up his arm look really bad.
Well, he's gonna make the current part of my sleeve that I have look like garbage, but that's okay. We'll just make it work.
Well, just because it's so faded.
Well, also it's nothing like this guy's stuff. Like, look at this. Look at this. Maybe you see a skull that's like in turquoise.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through his stuff. He's really good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's really good. I don't like all that color. I was trying to see if he did any just like
I bet you
grayscale
don't.
ones.
Bet you don't.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I'm colorblind.
I don't like all the grays. There's too much grays.
Hold on. Show him. I want to see what he looks like as a person.
Wow. Kayla's like, I need to know who this man is.
He's like a metal guy. That's why he moved to.
Caleb, we let a girl who has never tattooed any humans do our tattoos.
For free?
Yeah, for free.
man. And I got
Well, he's using a lot of paper towels. That seems like
I think he's prepping for his day.
Yeah.
he's like, this is what I do before I jerk off.
I bet he has a Costco membership for this.
Dude, look at the color saturation. That's why people go to him for sure.
Yeah, the color saturation.
I feel like, are you making fun of me or
I think it's the color saturation.
you're making fun of me
the saturation of the color matter.
just because you're too afraid to get
Is
an
that a
actual
Pokemon?
tattoo?
No, I want one.
Yeah, that's Squirtle.
Expensive.
Isn't that Squirtle?
Go kill yourself. It's not Squirtle.
That's Squirtle. Maybe look at the video of Squirtle. You'll know which one it is.
I don't know how far down y'all are.
What's he gonna tattoo?
Are you talking about the blue little dragon?
Yes.
It's Squirtle.
That is not
It's right before he goes to War Turtle, right?
Oh.
That's the.
Hey, Mabry, tell everybody what I got you for Christmas.
Saying the right things.
Mabry,
What?
tell everybody what I got you for Christmas.
No.
Oh, okay, cool. This has been super cool. Super cool.
Is that a hot dog?
Dusty got me some really cool comic books that actually fit into my collection. I was like, what? How did he know? Oh, Gabby.
Gabby sent it to me. Yeah.
I'll be honest, that's a weird tattoo.
Well, yeah.
This
That
guy.
guy's calf is huge.
Yeah,
He
I was
does
gonna
have a
say
huge
it,
calf.
dude, I was gonna say the same thing.
Maybe there's a picture of a hot dog, and it's done on a guy's calf, and the guy's calf is the biggest calf I've ever seen.
I mean, massive. This guy works on ladders for a living.
He looks like he has Dave
that
Fall's
video?
upper leg, and then like I don't even know whose calf that would be. Who has the biggest calves we know?
I mean, it has to. That's like.
Next to me,
Me?
maybe you.
It's like
That calf is
it's
bigger
like
than
fat
yours.
person calf,
think?
but it's actually muscular.
Yeah, it's not
I mean, it's
because his
huge.
ankle goes back down.
Yeah.
But his upper leg looks like thinner.
Yeah, I mean that's weird.
He might be like
He's a paraplegic, isn't he?
It's like
Maybe he's got-
a tumor.
Are you seeing it, Mabry?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
How big is that
maybe
guy's
he's got-
calf?
maybe he's got DVT.
Oh, you think he's got deep vein thrombosis?
I think it's a weird tattoo though. It's
Yes, he got it.
a Zen hot dog.
That is a weird tattoo.
Look at the
Maybe
gnome.
that-
Oh, look at that skull.
Oh, look at the guy's head. Look at the guy's head.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Whoa. Look at the guy's head,
It's like
Mabry.
a butterfly with a skull. That's crazy.
On his skull.
That seems like that would be very uncomfortable.
All right, what kind of job do you think that guy's working?
This guy? He's
No,
probably
this-
a lawyer or something.
Yeah,
It's like a preacher, maybe.
A preacher.
maybe.
Let me tell you about Jesus.
Oh, he does black and white. There it is. That's some.
Oh yeah, there's some.
He's like, here's a stupid black and white tattoo I did. Like, idiot.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't like to do those.
Hey, when are you going back to get yours finished?
Me?
Yeah.
My tattoo's finished, bro.
I thought we're going to do like a whole thing.
Oh, you're getting into his older stuff now. His new stuff looks better.
Good.
Oh, he did the skull thing again.
Oh, there he is doing a peace symbol.
You talking about like coming down my arm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might do that, bro. The tattoos are expensive. Yeah, it's like, are you crazy?
You just sold your house, man. Come on. Get that cash out, baby.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
It's an
Yeah,
anime
he's pretty
character.
Cool. Nice, Jesse. What are you getting?
What's that?
What are you getting?
Please pull up on Google Ratfink.
What?
Please pull up on Google Ratfink. Mabry, you may want to see this too.
I've seen it. You showed me this
Yeah.
before.
How do you
He
spell
doesn't
this?
care.
Ratfink. Fink by Big Daddy Ed Roth.
Oh, am I supposed to Big Daddy?
Yeah, that's fine. Click on it. Images.
Oh, you showed this to us before, yeah.
I
Images.
remember this.
So I told him to do this tattoo. So the one on the right, one over. No, the other way.
to
There
the
you go. That, but in his style. So like take it and like make it his style.
Uh-huh.
And it's gonna be there's like gonna be a whole scene to it. But that's like a big car guy thing.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
it's
that
gonna be
looks
pretty
cool.
cool. Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty. Laura hates it. She's like, that is the weirdest looking thing ever. And you want that on your body? I was like, it'll be a little different.
Yeah, it's
It'll
definitely.
be a little different.
He's gonna put like a
She
background
doesn't.
to it though.
She doesn't complain about my penis tattoo.
Nice.
It's actually my penis
never had
tattoo
sex.
is my penis tattoo is actually I've had Mabry's penis tattooed on my penis. Yeah.
So weird. To
It
be honest with you.
didn't all fit on mine. I just
Oh man.
you like that, Mabry?
Yeah, like that. I was gonna go the opposite and say it had room to fit.
I was like, you can blow it up. You can blow it up. Yeah, blow it up a little bit. It's mostly the veins.
Yeah.
He's gonna put a background to it though. It's not just gonna be that.
Yeah. It's gonna be like a whole scene.
Cool.
On the
Yeah, it'll look good.
So I'm gonna ask you guys because this is a great question. My intention was to have him fill in the rest of my arm.
Uh-huh.
But now, like I keep flip flopping back and forth besides having him do something just new on this arm. So I never thought about it, but now I'm thinking about it.
Holy crap! I got 2 arms.
I'm gonna be there for like the amount of time he's told me.
OCD me was like finish that one arm.
Yeah, me too.
What about non-OCD you?
Finish that one.
Finish that one arm.
Oh, so it's the same. So there's no difference between your other person and OCD you. Got it.
I just don't. Me personally, I don't like just like I like sleeves and stuff like that. Like whenever it's a whole thing all together. But like whenever it's just like one spot tattoo on one spot, like it. I understand people go through phases and they're like, oh, here's one spot and they're moving up, but like, how long is it going to be till you get your next one? If that makes sense.
That's a good question.
Like you might want to just finish your one arm.
What if I just say do the
then-
whole arm?
Well, then like great, do it.
Yeah. What about that, Mabry? What if I get the whole other arm done?
How long are you staying there for? It'll take all day.
We have 2 full day sessions scheduled.
Dang.
Dang.
Yeah. Dave said he doesn't take a lot of breaks, which is exactly what I want. I want somebody that just inks me the whole time from behind.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to get in and get.
He says,
Does he have like TV?
Definitely don't want someone that takes a lot of breaks.
okay, so I'm going in a couple weeks to get that. So maybe we'll do an update or something.
Cool. That'd be cool.
James Drake, who's a friend of the podcast, been on a couple times.
Yeah.
He told me yesterday that they're pretty sure. You know how T-Rexes have little tiny baby arms?
Yeah.
He said if you turn the arms around, that people are pretty sure that they were wings and not arms.
So they're chickens.
They were basically chicken wings on the T-Rex.
So dinosaurs
So
were
you're
born
saying-
So
birds.
you're saying like the little things that like look like this?
Yeah.
And you're like, those arms don't make any sense for that huge thing? He said if you flip them around the other way, they look like they're wings.
But they have like fingers.
Can you search? So do whales. James also sent me a thing. Whales have fingers in their fins.
Oh, right.
Finger bones in their fins. Search
I can
T-Rex
use one
chicken wings or T-Rex wings.
T-Rex.
I'm gonna get Dino Nuggets.
Dino nuggets are pretty good.
Yeah, let's be honest here.
Dino nuggets are pretty good.
When's
No,
the
don't
last-
put chicken. Don't put chicken. Just put T-Rex.
When was the last
Wings.
time y'all had a potato smiley?
Not most recent enough.
Not long enough. Let me tell you.
The idea that the arms were wings or used for flying is not supported by current scientific evidence. Oh, I'm sorry.
Google.
Do you believe Fauci too, Andrew?
Almost immediately.
Do you believe Fauci too? Why don't you look up if the vaccine's effective?
Okay.
Right?
I had recently heard, because at a museum, that they think that maybe they died, like it was kind of like a mid-evolution thing.
What do you mean? Like he was like,
Like they had short arms, but they like never got to the point in evolution that they had longer arms.
or their wings. Are you going to believe Quora as your resource?
I know, but I mean,
Scroll to another link.
did the feathers?
The T-Rex.
Well, my only argument there is they've done more research than we have. Since
James is a pretty smart guy, dude. James is a pretty smart guy.
He is. I'm
What if-
going to be honest. None of this really affects me.
So if it doesn't blow your mind. It doesn't blow your mind that T-Rexes could have had wings and not arms.
I mean, no, not really. It doesn't change anything about my life at all.
You've been lied to your whole life.
I don't think people just had misinformation.
They think they had feathers too, maybe.
They definitely had feathers. They're like pretty sure they had feathers.
I think the point is like, let's maybe don't jump ship too fast until we hear some more information, because we don't want to jump from one lie to another lie.
Isn't a crocodile and alligator the oldest dated creature that's like that we have discovered or something like
Isn't
that?
there a whale that's like the oldest?
Or
I
is
thought it was a whale. Was it a whale?
That
could be.
I
I have
appreciate
no
you
idea.
guys thinking.
Hey, man.
I know.
What?
Hey, man. Like, we haven't been to the bottom of our oceans. That's
what I'm
concerning.
saying.
That's where That's where the aliens are. Hey, you know
I
who,
mean-
hey, you know who tried to go to the bottom of the ocean? Those poor guys looking for the Titanic.
boy.
Have you seen Dave Chappelle's joke on that?
Oh yeah, it's pretty funny.
Dang, does he ruin them?
Have you not watched the new stand-up special?
haven't.
Did you
I
watch it
haven't
already, Mabry?
Yeah.
You watched his new special? When he talks about Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah,
That's
I saw
funny.
that. I
That's
saw
funny.
That was
Oh,
funny.
man.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle has a new stand-up special, and it's pretty funny.
Pretty fun.
Hey,
Hey,
Dusty, whatever happened to the aliens that are here? Are they just chilling? I mean,
Actually,
we all kind of just like
this actually may be this may
Wow.
be something that you're interested
Hey,
in.
Mabry, why are we doing this?
This may be something that you're interested in. You and actually all three of you. Tucker Carlson alluded to the fact that the aliens we're talking about may be angels and demons.
Tucker Carlson?
Yeah.
I would be more.
I hate that was the source there.
I bet
but-
you love Tucker Carlson, don't you, Andrew?
Not really.
Why? What's wrong with Tucker Carlson?
I don't know. He like showboats for the show.
Oh,
Too much, man. It's too much.
well, would that make you feel better or worse if they were angels and demons?
I'm just not sure I understand the correlation.
I mean, that's probably not good if they're angels.
Why?
That means probably getting ready for the end of the world.
Well, they've been here but they at that point they've been here for tens of thousands of years.
Well, yeah, I know, but
He
I'm just saying.
thinks-
But now they're coming to light.
Well, no,
So
we just have
probably-
the ability to track them now.
He thinks.
Church is about to get good.
Church.
It's the end of days.
Oh boy.
I watched
I mean, I'm not sure if that's not a bad thing.
I watched
I mean,
the Unexplained. Who's the guy that does the
I tell
Unexplained?
Rachel all the
Andrew?
time I'm halfway there.
I can't remember. I know you're talking about.
Who's the Captain Kirk?
Captain
Oh, he
Kirk.
does it?
What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
Captain Kirk.
Oh, the guy that plays Captain Kirk.
Yeah, who's the guy that plays Captain Kirk?
Chris Pine?
No.
No.
oh my God.
Who the heck is
I
it?
wanna
What's his
come
name?
through this phone.
Shatner. William Shatner. William Shatner.
Yes.
He does one of his Unexplained episodes
He's got
about
Mabry triggered.
the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah.
And they're pretty sure it's in Ethiopia, at a church in Ethiopia.
They're pretty sure. Huh?
Yeah, they're pretty sure.
That's their best guess.
And Indiana Jones says it's
They
probably
haven't
there.
looked?
What?
They haven't looked?
They won't let him in. If you had it, would you let people in your house? Hey, we just want to check and see if the Ark of the Covenant's in there. Is that cool with you? You'd be like, yeah. Sure.
Hey, go
Does it kill
keep
Nazis?
that thing.
What's that?
Does it kill Nazis?
I don't know. Maybe does it kill Nazis?
Yes.
Hey, y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
I think I've already told y'all this, but if Indiana Jones is the most pointless character ever, if you think about every one of his movies, the outcome would be the same whether he was in it or not.
Oh, really?
Think about it. Yep.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to go watch it.
Because he's like, I'm not going to let the Nazis get the art. And what do? They get it and they open it and it kills all of them. But it's like
Oh, yeah.
he didn't have to be there and be a problem. They still did it with him being there or not being there. It's just like at the end of the day, he's like, good thing we stopped them. It's like, you didn't stop crap, man. What are you talking about? Like,
Actually,
you
yeah,
just prolonged it.
Temple of Doom, didn't they like?
Yep.
He just they like all killed themselves from like a curse, right?
That's 100% right. Go back and look. Every one of his movies. I'm telling you, go back and look. Every one of his movies, the end result would have been the same whether he was there or not.
Even the new one, maybe.
I haven't seen the newest one, but yeah, like Indiana Jones is the most pointless character in history.
Crystal Skull, the same thing. Like the aliens just showed up and like
the aliens still, it still happened. Like it all still happens. He does nothing. He's just like
he's just there.
What?
Oh,
Mommy's come back.
Mommy's come
Odin.
back. Odin's on the house.
what up, Odin?
Odin, what do you think about Indiana Jones? Tell me.
I wish you would just say cuss word right now.
Drink.
Odin likes Mario right now. That's
Mario?
his big.
Oh,
big-
Mario's
right.
the best.
The new
You see
Mario.
how we got? We're rocking these, showing these guns,
Nice.
rocking sleeveless
Oh,
shirts.
baby.
Don't you?
This is Alabama.
I want
That's right.
Dad.
Say, hoo-ha.
Dad, I want ice cream.
You want ice cream?
Yeah.
What time is it? What time?
Never too
Okay.
early. Get that kid
Okay,
some
that's
ice cream.
fair. That's fair. Let me finish up. We'll go get some ice cream.
Please.
Just for our listeners, it is 9:37 in the morning. Mabry is killing it as fun. Let's go get some ice cream after we finish this up. I'm just messing with you.
Nah. We'll see how that goes. I'm just interested to see what the conversation was that started that.
What are we talking about?
Odin wants ice cream.
Yeah,
Oh.
Odin just came in.
He's probably like, you gave me ice cream on Friday. I was there when Mabry was talking to him about it
Yeah.
on the phone.
Yeah. That's right.
So can Mabry see your screen ever or no? Or is it going to be a no?
No, I mean, but he can look it up.
Okay.
He's
Let's
looking
pull
up
up.
Evan.
Let's end the episode with mug shotties.
He looked up Evan 69.
Wait, do you want to talk about something before that?
Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
So
Andrew?
I might be outing myself as an idiot, but
You might be what?
outing myself as an idiot.
Okay.
Oh,
But
boy.
I'm
Oh,
willing
he's
to do
gay.
this.
He's gay. I knew it.
I'm willing to do this for the betterment
I
of
think he's going
knowledge.
to open up on the podcast about this.
So I was talking to my brother about this because he is sick again.
Which brother?
The one in Utah.
Is he vaxxed or unvaxxed?
I don't know all the answers. It's like the flu, just like everybody has.
I never had it.
Me either, because I'm strong.
Well, I feel like the vaccination thing.
I can't wait till you get sick.
I don't get sick. Sick gets Caleb.
Nice.
Chuck Norris joke.
It's good.
Go ahead.
So, anyways, apparently, ever since 2006, there was a. So I didn't even really realize that there was a difference between you've got prescription drugs and over-the-counter drugs.
You didn't know there was a difference?
No, hold on. There's another category.
Okay.
There's also behind-the-counter drugs that you can buy.
Ask the pharmacist.
Yeah, I did not know that was a thing. They don't publicize that.
Yeah, they sure
They
do.
like check your ID
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, they tell you about it.
Nope, nobody's ever told me about that ever once in my life. I
Okay. Well, so this is something that you're just learning.
I'm
I
just
see.
learning. So, I always
Well,
thought
that's not-
the
you're not an
medicine-
idiot.
The medicine
Little
in the-
bit.
on the shelf was just like there was over the counter medicine. There was either over the counter or prescription. Turns out that pseudoephedrine,
Sudafed.
which is Sudafed, the main
Yeah.
chemical in Sudafed, but it's also in like Tylenol, flu, stuff like that, or it's in the good stuff, was changed from being an over-the-counter to behind-the-counter drug in like 2006.
Yeah, because of all the meth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all that Mucinex and Sudafed, they changed their active ingredient to psilocybin or whatever it's called.
Yeah. It's different than
Phenylephrine, rather. Sorry.
it's different than sufedrin, yeah.
The FDA advisory panel is finding that oral phenylephrine is ineffective for means of cold and flu. They did,
God.
they did a unanimous, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Works no better than a placebo when taken orally.
Who said this?
The FDA.
That's cool. They said the vaccine was effective. So yeah, what else?
So that means for years, like literally probably over a decade, like CVS has already said they're taking them out
Yeah.
of like their stores. But like every Mucinex product that you buy just from the store that
Yeah.
not from behind the counter has been nothing.
No, it still has Gesephin in it. What is it? Gefesinin? That's actually a expectorant. That's like the main active ingredient in Mucinex.
Yeah,
You're
but
talking
that's
about
a thing.
straight sinus. What?
Yeah, just for the Sudafed.
Just
part.
for sinus, yeah.
But
So-
that's a big part of it.
Well, I don't believe the
That's
FDA.
crazy though.
I probably wouldn't believe them. Actually, if the FDA is saying that doesn't work, I would buy all that stuff up now because it probably works the best.
You sound stupid.
Bro, when I told I went in for my physical at the end of the last year, and they're like, "Have you been vaccinated?" And I was like, "No." I mean, my doctor looked at me like, not surprised. I was like, "Hey, man." He was like,
Was he talking about the COVID?
Yeah. He was like, "Are you COVID vaccinated?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Have you ever been?" And I was like, "No." He's like,
He's like, how much for your semen? I'll give you $1,000 right now in this cup.
He's like, yeah.
That's what
And at
they.
the end of physical, we're gonna need 2 cups of your semen.
He's
That
like,
doesn't
You were
sound
saying
right.
cups, like 16 ounces. I'll be here forever.
That's what. Whenever I've had 2 primary care physicians in the same family care spot, and both of them have done the same exact thing to me in the last 2 years. Is, oh, you have asthma? It's like, yeah. It's like, and you're not vaccinated. It's like, no. It's like, you should strongly look into getting vaccinated. I was like, I'll look into it.
And Caleb's like, maybe you should listen to this 4-hour Joe Rogan podcast.
Have you heard of RFK?
Yeah. He's pretty legit.
I know he is.
I mean, he's legit.
I'm voting for him, and I thought about like volunteering for his campaign.
Let's all talk about who's voting for who right now.
I'm voting for
RFK.
Junior.
Mabry, who are you going for?
I don't even know if I should vote this year. I'm so disheartened.
Do
I'm
your
so
duty.
down.
Are you
I
going to?
live in Alabama, bro. Donald Trump's gonna win. Like, it doesn't matter.
He's winning by a landslide in Alabama.
Your
They're
vote
not taking them
means,
off the ballots here.
Maybe.
your vote means nothing in Alabama. If you want to make a difference, move to a different state.
It's like Huntsville in Alabama and Austin and Texas are going to be like, we're going to stop this. And the rest of the states are like, no, you're not. You don't have enough people.
Hey man,
Donald Trump is going to win.
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Well, who do you think is going to beat him? RFK?
I'm just I don't. Just because it's Alabama doesn't mean things can't happen. We had a Democratic senator for years,
Yeah.
like not that long ago.
Was he gay?
No,
Oh.
he just wasn't. Well, he wasn't a pedophile, which is who the Republicans were peddling.
Yeah, it's hard to get a convicted pedophile into office. Oh, we don't have to talk
tough
about
swing.
Should we talk about this or Epstein's list?
It's up to you.
I don't know enough about Epstein's list. It might be a longer conversation. We'd really have to dig
Bill
into
Clinton
it.
is guilty.
Yeah. Although Stephen Hawking was on the list. Did you see this?
Yeah, I just saw a video.
yeah.
Stephen Hawking was on Epstein's list, and he liked naked midgets. Dang it,
boy.
we should have beat that out. Let's do it again.
Nope.
Get the beep ready.
You already said it.
He liked naked. Yeah, there we go. Is that better?
Sure.
Yeah, I think like who was like one of the like people that you've seen on the list that were just kind of caught you off guard.
Stephen
like, I mean,
Hawking.
well,
The
yeah,
guy that was like black holes or this. That guy.
the man like black holes.
Yeah,
What do you want to
he's like, I know this with these little people, it's not a massive black hole, but this normal sized black hole will do just fine.
I was like looking at some of them, and the one that just kind of made me like, oh man, was like George Lucas. I was like, I'm not that surprised that he's there involved, but I was like, dang man, like come on.
You ever hear Donald Trump talk about him being there?
No,
He was like, I was there, and
I thought-
I was like, what is going on here? I need to leave. So he was like, he saw stuff and was like, I got to go.
I didn't know that Donald Trump actually went.
He's been there several times. Yeah.
I thought
David
Bill Clinton and Donald
Copperfield?
Trump.
David Copperfield.
Yeah.
David Copperfield was like, they were like, David, were
Who
you
wants
there?
these
Were you
imagine?
there? And he was like, no.
No, he's like, and the girl disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, forever. You're like, oh my God, David.
I think I saw
Jackson. Everyone's like, of
yeah,
course.
surprise.
Michael Jackson was there?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Man, Kevin
What?
Spacey.
Are you shocked about that?
I mean, I'm not. Listen. Listen. Listen.
Kevin Spacey's the one.
Listen. I'm not shocked, but I'm disappointed.
Andrew just went, Kevin Spacey was there?
Dude,
On Pedophile Island?
I love him as an actor so much that I've been had his goodness, I can't even say it. I probably shouldn't say it. I've had his back.
My God.
Oh, God.
You've had his back.
That is not.
He hit on a 17-year-old. It's not great.
If I came into this studio and I said, "Hey, yesterday I hit on a 17-year-old," you would say, "I've got your back."
But are you one of the best actors?
That doesn't matter.
My
That's not-
God, dude.
Separate the art and criminality.
But
No, you're not. You're literally not doing that. You're doing the opposite of separating
I mean-
it. You're combining it.
so
You just said you had his back.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
just want
God.
more seasons of House of Cards. That's all I want.
not even that great of a show.
It's so good.
Did you say you saw,
Yeah.
did you say you saw somebody else?
Kate Blanchett.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, Leo.
DiCaprio.
Yeah, Leo.
But
Well,
it
that
kinda-
makes sense for Leonardo
I was about to say it
DiCaprio,
kind of
yeah.
checks out because he keeps trading his girlfriend in for a
Yeah.
Now
younger
he may
model.
not have. He may not
Razor.
have done anything there, but he was definitely grooming. He was grooming. He was like, "I'll see you in 2 years, Bubba."
Yeah, let me know when you get off this island.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis and Cameron Diaz. That's weird.
Oh, isn't it convenient now that Epstein's list is out that Bruce Willis all of a sudden can't remember everything?
Oh, Bruce Willis
Oh,
is there.
isn't that so weird? Do you guys know about Bruce Willis?
No, but he was there.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah.
pretty devastating brain disease where he's going to forget everything and everybody he knows.
Oh,
Yeah, so
That sucks for him.
that joke didn't really hit if you don't know that story. That's the fact that I had to
Man.
explain it. Yeah,
Man, Die Hard.
that's what people were saying at Epstein's Island. Am I right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't want to high
Ooh,
five.
you shouldn't have high fived that.
I guess you could say he is losing his sixth sense.
There's a okay. There's a lot of redacted people on the list too.
Dude,
Still.
you know who they redacted? The people
Like
they redacted
politicians?
must have been like wild.
I mean, yeah, but like, who is more devastating than like two,
Presidents,
Politicians.
It's already two former U.S.
other
presidents.
Democratic presidents
Or maybe it's
in
just
recent memory. I mean, like Obama.
I don't know.
Is Obama on the list?
I bet it's not just
I don't think
Democratic
so.
presidents either.
Like Prince Andrew, that one's devastating.
To who?
I mean, he's a big guy.
I can look at him
Not
and be
to
like
us, though.
pedophile.
I think it depends on how much money someone has too.
Yeah.
If like they were able to
Do you know that
pull
there's
the
a?
strings.
RFK Jr.
You know how much money
He
they
said he
pro-
was there.
I know.
You know how much money they probably had to pay to get their names off the list, like to get their name redacted off the list.
So much.
Like Aaron Rodgers.
Was Aaron Rodgers there?
No, it was.
Oh,
I mean, maybe I don't know.
he's like, where do I go to listen to the Dolphins?
he's like the kids have the best mushrooms.
Yeah,
All right.
he's like, if you kiss a child on the lips, it'll fix an Achilles 20% faster.
Oh, boy.
Aaron, stop kissing kids on the lips.
Like, Aaron, man, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Is anything going to happen with this thing? It doesn't seem like anything's happened. Like he's been dead for how many years now?
I mean, to be honest, like the list really doesn't mean anything. It's about like the implications of, like, there's like
Aren't these
there's
people-
on the list that like they obviously weren't involved. but
Aren't
they're
these
on this
people
list.
that not necessarily were at the island, but financially supported it or in some fashion?
If you believe that he was what was the organization that people think he was part of? The intelligence agency.
What?
The intelligence agency. The
I didn't know that.
the
CIA.
no. The shoot. The one that Gazelle Maxwell was part of. Oh my God! It's like a international intelligence agency. Oh my God! Look it up, please, really quick, because it's important.
I'll be honest. Sometimes when I like look into this stuff, I just feel like we give these people more credit than their worth.
If you believe that he was part of some intelligence agency, it would make the most sense to get the most influential people on your island, whether they did something or not,
Yeah.
because then it just implicates them. What was it?
I can't find it.
Giselle.
Israeli intelligence.
Yeah, what's it called? The Israeli intelligence agency. What is that called?
I don't know.
Oh my God! It's like
Israeli Mossad.
Mossad. You've all heard of Mossad.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
ran
think
a honey trap operation providing young
Yeah.
girls to politicians for sex and then using the incidents to blackmail them for
yeah,
Israeli intelligence.
Ghislaine Maxwell, her father was at Mossad, and they think that Jeffrey Epstein was part of Mossad or CIA or some intelligence agency that was trying to blackmail people.
I don't know.
And Bill was like, "I'd really like to have sex with those girls."
I just want to see young girls naked.
Yeah.
Like, God, Bill.
There's a
Hillary,
picture.
why are you here? Say, Hillary, why are you here?
She's like,
I heard there's boys too. God.
she's like, let's be honest. I'm going to kill a lot of these people. They're not going to see it coming. They're all going to be dead. What are you looking up right now? Bill Clinton?
No, I'm just looking up other stuff about this.
Dude, is Bill Clinton the most baller president of all time?
No.
Dude, yes, he is.
How is he not?
That man literally got head in the office.
Did you choose head over BJ? is that where you chose to go?
He's just the first that got caught.
No, JFK was the first to get caught.
What?
JFK.
Dude, there's no way they've been having sex in that office for probably centuries.
You think I'm sorry, you think
George
Lincoln?
Washington,
You think
probably?
Lincoln was having
Yeah,
sex?
he was probably plowing trout.
Even if he did, he didn't come out to the nation like, "Yep, I did it."
Yeah.
Like
If they asked
Bill
him,
Clinton.
they never asked. He's honest.
Dude, I remember my dad talking about Bill Clinton, like, because he lied. Obviously, he was like, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. And then, like, 3 months later, he was like, all right, here's the deal.
When they show that meme and it's like most people know that there's two people in this picture. And it's my favorite.
She got famous. She was an intern. Like, she wasn't getting money. She was just working, and she was like, she became famous. All she had to do was blow a president.
No, like her life is destroyed.
Was it destroyed, or did she make a ton of money? Look up Monica Lewinsky net worth.
Well, yeah.
I bet you it's going to blow your mind. I can't see what you're searching.
Money isn't everything.
Money isn't everything?
Yeah, it's not everything.
Is that her? Mabry, you need to look up a picture of Monica Lewinsky. She looks pretty good right now. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Really?
Yeah.
How much is she worth?
Yeah, did you look up net worth?
Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
You're right. Has that money taken care of her?
Does she have an Instagram? Look over. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
She got an OnlyFans.
It's cigar at cigar BJ.
I don't know, man. This isn't publicly available.
Everything's publicly available.
No, it's not.
She was paid one. Wait, go back.
Half of the net worth.
It says 1.5 million.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's just chump
It
change
said she
to the
got paid $1
planes.
million. Monica Lewinsky net worth right there. 1.5. Yeah, Mabry just said it. 1.5 million. That's pretty good.
That's not.
Would
anything.
you blow a president for $1.5 million?
No.
Obama. That one guy did, right? Or he said he did.
All right.
To Obama?
Yeah.
What are we doing next?
I think we either should need to end it or go through mugshotties.
No, let's end it. I only want ice cream.
You would say that.
Ice cream.
We'll save mugshotties for next week.
Mugshotties.
All right. Hey, happy New Year. Happy New
Happy
Year.
everybody.
Go Pack, go. Go Pack, go. Oh, you're off a little bit. That's okay.
That's all right.
All right. Thanks, Mabry.
Nah, thank y'all.
All right. Until next week, everybody, this has been Reaching for the Bars podcast. Goodbye.
Girl, bye.
Peace.